this meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is the approval of minutes of May 21st.
Motion to accept the minutes as printed.
Second. All in favor? Approved. The bills submitted for May 2025.
Oh, group insurance, that's all the insurance for the employees and the retirees.
Motion to accept the warrant and pay the bills.
All in favor? Motion passes. Put on the director report.
Sure. For the 667, which is here, we have, in the office, we've been doing our daily routine. Jean has been taking champ classes, and we did lose our girl in Swansea, so Nancy kind of has been going back and forth between Swansea and Acushnet and hired someone for the office. So she's been trying to train both Jean and the girl in Swansea, so.
She's doing a good job.
She is doing a good job. But she's holding it all together. And she continues to go to Somerset. She's here now as a resident service coordinator, so it's really nice because that we share the resident service coordinator with just Swansea alone. So she can do the resident service coordinator from either place. So she doesn't, unless she has an appointment with a tenant specifically to work with a tenant, but that job can be done from with the computer stuff she does from either or. So it's been nice that she can bounce back and forth to help both of the new administrative assistants. We also have been working on, we got both grants for what is it?
Intercom.
Intercom, yes. We got the intercom grant, and we also got the grant for the screens. So we've been working with the company to see what we're going to be putting in for the railings and the screens on the back of the porches. The intercoms, we really don't even have an architect that came a spec yet or a job with proposal for that, but they are working on that. So once we get all that done, we'll be looking really good. Everything will be almost fully brand new here. So that'll be really good. Mike has also, with our Aging in Place grant, some of the lower apartments that have opened, Mike has put in walk-in showers. If you guys have a chance to go check out the apartment he's working in, it looks really nice, and the showers are actually very nice for for people that have a hard time getting in the tub. I'm not sure how long that grant's going to last, but as the downstairs apartments open up, we're either cutting the tubs or putting in, depending on how bad he's surrounded, in the bathroom, we're putting in the walk-in showers. As far as Garfield Street, we're going to be, they just had an inspection, and we're going to start working on a bathroom there, a handicap bathroom. We do have the money in our capital plan, so I know we're going to team up with Taunton Housing Authority to pay their guys, so we don't have to put it up to bid. And then Mike's also going to be doing a bunch of the work over there, so that's what we're working on for here at Garfield Street.
Sure. Any questions for the director? So I move to accept the director report.
Make a motion to accept the director's report.
All in favor? Motion passes. Now the new business.
All right. So, board discussion and vote to pay the Bristol County Retirement Pension Fund. So usually we pay it once, but it keeps getting higher and higher. So it's only a difference of $776. So I would ask the board, just so we don't deplete a lot out of the checking account, to pay it in two, or we did last year also, pay it in two separate payment installments. So the installments, instead of just coming up with the $43,000, we'll have two installments of $22,270.50.
Last year you paid it in full, right?
No, last year we separated it also, the year before we paid it in full. But we do have some projects coming up, and some of the big projects we get, we're allowed to take 10% of admin funds, and that goes back into our account, and it makes our reserves higher. So right now, because we had a management contract, we were waiting for our accountant to give us a price of how much we owed Somerset. So we paid it in one full year, so we owed them from last July, because I stopped working in July and I was under the management contract. So we had just written out a check to Somerset with the accountant to go ahead for $53,000. So I hate to write such a big check too right away. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a little bit, but, I mean, we don't make any money on our account. If we're gonna lose $776, is it there? Is there a, other than not seeing it in the checkbook, is there a real good reason not to pay?
Well, yeah, in case we have like an emergency that has to happen, then we have to come up with the money up first and then.
We could end up being shocked.
Yeah, so I would rather.
That's where my check comes from.
Yeah.
Because of our rent and other things coming.
Yeah, so we're definitely self-sufficient and our reserves are still at a good rate, and like we're hoping that once we do get our admin fee from a lot of these projects, that it's really gonna put our reserves back into the 70%, which would be nice. But I just, I know, usually we do pay it all in full, but it was a lot less back then. It keeps going up and up every year. So I think it would just be best for us just this year, and then we can revisit this next year. So.
So we need a motion to,
I'll make a motion to pay it biannually.
Second.
all in favor? Motion passes. Any old business? No old business? Any? Maintenance report.
Besides normal maintenance, nothing major has been going on. Finishing up the last turnover probably today and tomorrow, so we'll have everything rented again until the next wave comes, I guess. But yeah, we've been just doing turnovers and normal maintenance, nothing much going on.
Do we have, in that downstairs apartment, do we have somebody upstairs, Nancy, going downstairs?
No, we have, the two that were upstairs are full.
Yeah.
We left with one downstairs, and
There's no.
a list was pulled for the downstairs.
Oh, okay, so there's no more tenants upstairs waiting to come downstairs. Oh, that's actually excellent.
Yeah.
That's really open. What's that?
Is that the only one that's open?
Yes, we have one apartment open and she's working on a list, but usually what happens is if somebody upstairs needs to come down, then he has to do the upstairs apartment, but that's really great that we have brought everybody that needs to come down. Oh, that's excellent.
That's what they have two empties right now?
No, we only have one now. She just leased up, we had three. She leased up somebody 2 weeks ago. This morning they leased up somebody and they already have somebody working on going in that one, so.
You have a tenant already for the empty
Yeah, she has a
apartments,
list
right?
full, she's just working on
This
this.
is pulled, it just depends on,
Yep. Yes, yeah, we're working on it. We have a few people that are on the list that we're just going through all their paperwork to see which one qualifies, so.
Good.
Motion to accept the maintenance report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No tenants here, so sorry. Next meeting will be Wednesday, July 16th.
No.
If there's no more business, so I'll entertain the motion to adjourn.
The motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? We are now adjourned.